RAW documentary. What is RAW? The foundational structure of India's external intelligence agency. The Research and Analysis Wing, commonly known as RAW, functions as India's primary external intelligence agency and serves as a central pillar in the country's strategic information architecture. Established in 1968, after increasing geopolitical pressures in the region, its primary mandate is to gather, assess, and deliver critical information related to foreign affairs, security developments, diplomatic changes, military activities, and emerging threats around India's periphery. RAW operates outside the public sphere and outside internal policing structures, maintaining a clear focus on international intelligence collection and strategic forecasting for national leadership. The agency's responsibility begins where domestic intelligence ends, creating a deliberate separation between internal and external information ecosystems. At the organizational level, RAW works under the Cabinet Secretariat of India and reports directly to the Prime Minister's office, positioning the agency within the highest tier of decision-making. Its structure includes various specialized divisions responsible for regional intelligence, economic analysis, counterproliferation insights, technical intelligence, satellite image assessment, cyber monitoring, and diplomatic information gathering. Although much of its internal hierarchy remains classified, the general framework indicates a streamlined flow of information designed to ensure rapid, accurate, and policy-relevant reporting. The agency employs officers from multiple backgrounds, including the police services, armed forces, technical fields, and a small percentage of directly recruited analysts, creating a hybrid workforce specialized in both human and technical intelligence. RAW's core objective is not to influence events directly, but to interpret and monitor them. This includes tracking political transitions in neighboring regions, observing military developments, studying global strategic shifts, evaluating risks related to terrorism, and understanding diplomatic negotiations that may affect the balance of power in South Asia. Through these functions, the agency contributes to long-term planning and strategic awareness. The intelligence it provides helps policymakers assess potential regional crises, anticipate foreign policy challenges, and shape diplomatic strategies. This role is crucial for a country whose security environment involves multiple interconnected fronts, land borders, coastal regions, economic corridors, and global alliances. The agency operates a wide intelligence network outside India, involving stations, liaison channels, field observers, and analytical units. These networks allow RAW to collect diversified information from open sources, confidential contacts, regional observations, and technical channels. The agency's analysts integrate these data streams to create consolidated assessments. Accuracy and confidentiality are essential components of this process, and as a result, most operational methods remain undisclosed. What is known publicly reflects only the structural outline, while operational details stay shielded as a part of national security protocol. RAW's emphasis on secrecy is not an exception, but a standard practice among intelligence agencies worldwide, as transparency can compromise missions, sources, and national interests. Over time, RAW has expanded from a traditional intelligence gathering organization into a more comprehensive analytical establishment capable of understanding evolving global environments. This includes monitoring technological advancements, cybersecurity developments, regional trade shifts, and emerging global challenges. The agency continuously adapts its practices to match modern intelligence requirements, integrating digital tools, satellite-based observations, and advanced communication security systems. However, despite these modern adaptations, the core principle remains unchanged, providing accurate and timely information that supports national decision-making at the highest levels. Ultimately, RAW stands as a central element in India's external strategic vision. Its operations, although discrete, contribute to the understanding of geopolitical realities beyond India's borders. Its analytical insights help shape a stable security posture, and its long-term assessments guide policymakers in anticipating future challenges. Although much of its work remains classified, its role in maintaining regional awareness, strategic balance, and external intelligence capability is acknowledged as an essential component of India's national framework. Part 1 establishes the fundamental identity of RAW, a silent but influential organization dedicated to understanding the world beyond its borders and translating that understanding into informed national policy. The creation of India's Research and Analysis Wing in 1968 was a direct response to the rapidly evolving geopolitical landscape of South Asia and the challenges faced by the country in its early decades of independence. Prior to the establishment of India relied on the Intelligence Bureau for both internal and external intelligence, a dual role that limited the capacity to effectively monitor foreign threats and regional developments. The failures of existing intelligence mechanisms became particularly evident during the 1962 conflict with China, where strategic lapses highlighted the need for a specialized external intelligence agency focused solely on foreign operations and information gathering. The lessons learned from these events formed the foundation for the conceptualization and eventual creation of RAIA as a dedicated external intelligence body. RA's establishment was influenced by the recognition that modern states require a division of labor in intelligence to handle the complexity of emerging security environments. The agency was designed to monitor neighboring countries, gather diplomatic and military intelligence, and assess potential threats from a strategic perspective. The Indian government recognized the necessity of an organization that could function independently, report directly to the highest decision-making levels, and maintain specialized analytical capabilities. By separating external intelligence from internal policing and domestic surveillance, the agency was able to develop expertise that was both focused and highly specialized, ensuring that the intelligence provided was accurate, actionable, and timely. The founding of RAW also reflected India as increasing engagement with global intelligence networks and international strategic partnerships. As the Cold War intensified, regional powers and global superpowers were expanding their intelligence capabilities, prompting India to establish an agency capable of operating with similar sophistication and discretion. RAW was thus envisioned as a modern, professional organization that could handle multiple dimensions of intelligence, including political developments, military capabilities, economic trends, and diplomatic interactions. Its operational mandate extended beyond mere observation to include proactive assessment, risk evaluation, and the provision of strategic options to the national leadership. Operationally, the agency was structured to ensure both flexibility and security. Early on, RAW recruited personnel from diverse backgrounds, including the Indian Police Service, military officers, technical experts, and academic analysts, creating a multidisciplinary workforce capable of addressing complex intelligence requirements. Training was implemented to develop skills in human intelligence collection, analysis of foreign political environments, signal monitoring, counterintelligence, and covert operations. These early efforts established the foundation for a professional culture characterized by secrecy, analytical rigor, and strategic awareness. RAW's formation was further motivated by the evolving nature of regional conflicts and the need for timely, accurate, and actionable intelligence. The agency's focus included monitoring China, Pakistan, and other neighboring countries, analyzing potential military and political developments, and identifying emerging threats that could affect India's national security. Its early successes in providing intelligence on border issues, insurgent movements, and diplomatic negotiations demonstrated the value of a dedicated external intelligence apparatus. These achievements reinforced the necessity of maintaining a permanent, specialized agency capable of integrating diverse sources of information into coherent, policy-relevant assessments. In addition to its operational functions, RAO was tasked with building international partnerships, exchanging intelligence with friendly nations, and participating in global information sharing networks. While much of its early work remains classified, the structural and functional design of the agency reveals a deliberate approach to developing strategic foresight. By combining human intelligence networks, technical observation, and analytical research, RAW was positioned as a critical instrument of India's foreign policy and strategic planning. The establishment of RAW represented a significant evolution in India's approach to national security, reflecting both historical lessons and forward-looking strategies. By institutionalizing external intelligence capabilities, India was able to strengthen its preparedness against regional threats, enhance its diplomatic leverage, and ensure that strategic decisions were informed by reliable, timely, and comprehensive information. Part 2 underscores the deliberate historical context, operational design, and strategic reasoning behind RAW's creation, setting the stage for a detailed exploration of its internal structure, functional divisions, and evolving capabilities in the subsequent parts of the series. The structure of RAW leadership, divisions, and global network, the Research and Analysis Wing, as India's premier external intelligence agency, operates through a well-defined organizational structure designed to maximize efficiency, confidentiality, and strategic reach. At the top of this structure is the Secretary R, commonly referred to as the RAW Chief, who reports directly to the Prime Minister. This position represents the apex of authority within the agency, responsible for oversight of operations, strategic planning, coordination with other intelligence, and defense bodies, and ensuring that intelligence is delivered accurately and promptly to decision makers. The RAW Chief is supported by a select team of senior officers overseeing specialized divisions, each tasked with critical functions essential to the agency's mission. The internal divisions within RAW are broadly categorized based on their functional expertise. Operational divisions focus on human intelligence collection, monitoring foreign developments, and maintaining liaison networks abroad. These units deploy officers in strategic locations, working with confidential sources to gather information that informs India's foreign policy and national security decisions. Analytical divisions process and interpret the data collected by operational units, transforming raw intelligence into coherent assessments, forecasts, and policy recommendations. Other divisions handle technical intelligence, including signal interception, cyber surveillance, and satellite imagery analysis, ensuring that RAO's information encompasses both human and technological dimensions of intelligence gathering. Recruitment and training form a critical component of RIA's structural framework. Officers are drawn from multiple backgrounds, including the Indian Police Service, armed forces, scientific and technical fields, and a small cadre of direct recruits. Training emphasizes not only intelligence collection and analysis, but also operational security, communication protocols, and strategic judgment. Officers are prepared to operate in diverse cultural and geopolitical environments, with proficiency in foreign languages, regional studies, and advanced analytical techniques. This multidisciplinary approach ensures that the agency can function effectively across a spectrum of intelligence tasks, from routine information gathering to complex strategic operations. RAW's global network is a cornerstone of its operational capability. The agency maintains discrete stations and liaison offices in strategic locations around the world, designed to monitor developments, establish local contacts, and collect information relevant to India's interests. These networks operate under strict secrecy, and personnel are trained to operate with discretion, ensuring both the safety of human sources and the integrity of intelligence operations. In addition to formal stations, RIA leverages informal networks, including diplomatic contacts, local informants, and collaborative arrangements with friendly intelligence agencies, enhancing its ability to access critical information without drawing attention. The coordination between different divisions and with other Indian intelligence and defense agencies is another essential aspect of RAIA structure. While RIO focuses primarily on external intelligence, the agency collaborates with domestic intelligence agencies, the military, and law enforcement when required, ensuring a comprehensive national security apparatus. Interagency communication protocols are designed to safeguard sensitive information while enabling timely sharing of insights critical for policy decisions. This collaborative framework allows India to respond efficiently to regional and global developments, integrating intelligence inputs from multiple sources into a cohesive understanding of threats and opportunities. RAO's organizational culture emphasizes analytical rigor, operational discipline, and strategic foresight. Officers are encouraged to maintain objectivity, prioritize evidence over conjecture, and continuously refine their assessment capabilities. The agency's internal review mechanisms ensure that intelligence reports are accurate, relevant, and actionable, minimizing errors and maximizing strategic utility. Leadership within RAO is tasked with sustaining this culture, guiding officers, and adapting operational priorities based on evolving geopolitical contexts. Ultimately, the structure of RAW is designed to balance secrecy with operational effectiveness. From the top-level strategic oversight of the chief to the specialized functions of various divisions, each component of the agency contributes to India's ability to understand and respond to international developments. Its global network, multidisciplinary personnel, rigorous training, and collaborative protocols together create an intelligence apparatus capable of producing actionable insights while maintaining the confidentiality essential to national security. Part 3 establishes a clear understanding of RAO's organizational mechanics, demonstrating how leadership, divisions, and global operations work in harmony to ensure India's strategic interests are consistently informed and protected. How RAO operates, intelligence collection and operational techniques. The operational framework of India's Research and Analysis Wing is built upon a combination of human intelligence, technical observation, and analytical expertise designed to monitor global developments and provide actionable insights to national leadership. At the core of RAW's operational philosophy lies human intelligence, commonly referred to as HUMINT, which involves the recruitment and management of confidential sources across various strategic locations. Officers are trained to identify, evaluate, and cultivate contacts capable of providing reliable information regarding political developments, security threats, military movements, and diplomatic activities. The effectiveness of this approach depends on discretion, the careful vetting of sources, and a sustained network of trustworthy human assets capable of delivering timely and accurate intelligence. In parallel, technical intelligence, or TECHINT, forms an equally crucial component of RAO's operational capabilities. This includes monitoring electronic communications, analyzing intercepted signals, assessing satellite imagery, and employing cybersecurity protocols to detect and evaluate foreign activities that could impact India's strategic interests. These technical channels allow RAW to supplement human intelligence with verifiable data, creating a multidimensional perspective of global developments. The integration of HUMINT and TECHINT ensures that intelligence products are comprehensive, reducing the risk of inaccuracies and providing decision-makers with a complete understanding of emerging threats and opportunities. Counterintelligence operations are another vital aspect of RIO's functioning. These measures are designed to identify and neutralize attempts by foreign entities to penetrate India's security apparatus, manipulate strategic information, or recruit Indian sources for espionage. Officers are trained in both defensive and offensive counterintelligence techniques, including monitoring suspicious communications, detecting patterns of covert activity, and analyzing anomalies in intelligence flows. The agency's approach emphasizes proactive identification of potential threats, ensuring that India's strategic information remains secure while maintaining the integrity of ongoing operations. RAW also places significant emphasis on operational security and secrecy. Communication protocols are strictly regulated to prevent interception, with encrypted channels used for sensitive exchanges and coded messages employed where necessary. Personnel operate undercover when conducting foreign assignments, and all field operations are coordinated through centralized command to minimize risk and maintain oversight. The agency's commitment to confidentiality extends to analytical products as well, ensuring that intelligence assessments are disseminated only to authorized decision-makers and stakeholders. Training and specialization are integral to RAW's operational efficiency. Officers undergo intensive programs designed to enhance their skills in intelligence collection, surveillance techniques, cryptography, foreign languages, regional expertise, and geopolitical analysis. This multidisciplinary preparation equips personnel to operate effectively in diverse environments, adapt to complex situations, and respond to rapidly changing circumstances. Field experience is combined with continuous analytical development, ensuring that ERIO officers maintain a high level of proficiency in both practical and theoretical aspects of intelligence work. Operational protocols are complemented by structured analytical methodologies. Information collected from human and technical sources is meticulously evaluated, cross-verified, and synthesized into actionable reports. Analysts focus on identifying patterns, assessing risks, forecasting potential developments, and formulating strategic recommendations. The agency maintains strict standards for accuracy, relevance, and clarity, as the credibility of RAW's intelligence products directly impacts national decision-making and policy formulation. RAW's global network enhances operational effectiveness by providing local context and immediate insights from critical regions. Officers deployed abroad work closely with diplomatic missions, foreign contacts, and liaison partners to gather intelligence discreetly. These overseas postings allow RAW to maintain situational awareness, anticipate regional shifts, and inform Indian leadership about events that could affect the country's strategic position. Coordination between field operations and headquarters ensures that intelligence flows seamlessly, enabling timely analysis and response. Ultimately, RAW's operational model reflects a sophisticated balance between human judgment, technological support, and analytical precision. The agency's ability to gather, interpret, and deliver intelligence with discretion and accuracy makes it a cornerstone of India's national security apparatus. Training and expertise, preparing ERIA agents for covert operations. The effectiveness of the Research and Analysis Wing is largely dependent on the extensive training, professional development, and specialized skills of its personnel. RAW agents undergo a rigorous selection process designed to identify individuals with high analytical aptitude, discretion, resilience, and adaptability. Candidates are drawn from diverse backgrounds, including the Indian Police Service, armed forces, scientific and technical disciplines, and a small cadre of direct recruits. This multidisciplinary recruitment strategy ensures that the agency benefits from a wide range of expertise, allowing it to address complex intelligence requirements across multiple operational theaters. Once selected, RAW officers undergo intensive training programs aimed at equipping them with the knowledge, skills, and mindset necessary for effective intelligence work. This training covers multiple areas, including human intelligence collection, surveillance techniques, interrogation methods, source handling, and fieldcraft. Emphasis is placed on the development of strategic thinking, problem-solving capabilities, and cultural understanding to ensure that agents can operate effectively in varied geopolitical environments. The curriculum is designed not only to teach operational skills, but also to foster analytical judgment, enabling officers to convert raw information into actionable intelligence that can support national decision-making. Language proficiency is another critical component of RAW training. Officers are expected to develop fluency in foreign languages relevant to operational theaters, allowing them to communicate effectively with local sources, interpret foreign media, and analyze documents. Cultural sensitivity training complements language acquisition, providing insights into local customs, societal structures, and political dynamics. This combination of linguistic and cultural expertise ensures that ARUO agents can integrate seamlessly into diverse environments, enhancing the reliability and depth of information collected from human and open sources. Technical and analytical skills are also emphasized. Officers receive instruction in encryption, secure communications, cybersecurity, signal interception, and satellite imagery analysis. By combining technical proficiency with field experience, RAW ensures that its personnel can operate effectively across both human and technological intelligence domains. Advanced analytical techniques, including pattern recognition, risk assessment, and strategic forecasting, are incorporated into training, enabling officers to interpret complex data streams and produce intelligence that is both accurate and actionable. Field exercises and practical simulations form a key aspect of agent preparation. These exercises replicate real-world operational scenarios, allowing trainees to practice source handling, surveillance, counter-surveillance, and operational planning under controlled conditions. Scenarios often simulate high-pressure environments, testing the ability of officers to make rapid decisions, maintain operational security, and adapt to unforeseen challenges. This experiential learning reinforces theoretical instruction and cultivates the discipline, situational awareness, and resilience required for real-world intelligence operations. The development of ethical and professional standards is integrated throughout training. RAW emphasizes the importance of discretion, integrity, and adherence to legal frameworks, ensuring that intelligence work is conducted within the bounds of national and international norms. Officers are trained to balance operational effectiveness with ethical considerations, maintaining the credibility and legitimacy of the agency in all aspects of its work. Decision-making frameworks are designed to prioritize the accuracy of information, the security of sources, and the strategic impact of intelligence assessments. Continuous learning and professional development are hallmarks of RAW's approach. Officers are expected to update their knowledge of geopolitical shifts, technological advancements, and emerging threats on an ongoing basis. Regular briefings, workshops, and analytical exercises reinforce operational competence and ensure that personnel remain adaptable in an environment characterized by rapid change. Mentorship programs and senior guidance further support the development of expertise, allowing experienced officers to impart insights and refine the judgment of newer recruits. Ultimately, the training and expertise of RAW officers define the agency's operational effectiveness. By combining human intelligence, technical skills, analytical rigor, cultural understanding, and ethical discipline, RAW develops personnel capable of navigating complex intelligence landscapes and producing actionable insights critical to national security. RAW's role in the region: diplomatic, strategic, and regional activities. The Research and Analysis Wing plays a pivotal role in shaping India's understanding of its regional environment, focusing on strategic, diplomatic, and security dimensions that directly impact national policy and international engagement. RAW's operations in the South Asian region encompass intelligence collection related to neighboring states, analysis of political developments, monitoring of defense and security capabilities, and assessment of potential threats. By maintaining situational awareness of regional dynamics, the agency provides critical insights to Indian decision-makers, allowing for informed policy formulation and strategic planning. Its regional focus is comprehensive, covering both immediate border states and wider areas of strategic interest that influence India's geopolitical posture. At the operational level, RIO maintains a network of field officers liaison contacts, and discrete stations across critical locations in the region. These networks enable the agency to gather information from multiple sources, including diplomatic channels, open-source intelligence, local contacts, and confidential informants. By integrating diverse streams of information, RAW produces detailed analyses on political shifts, military preparations, and regional alignments. The agency's reports often highlight subtle trends, such as shifts in alliances, emerging insurgencies, or economic policies that could influence regional stability, thereby providing policymakers with an early warning system for potential challenges. RAW's involvement in diplomatic intelligence extends to monitoring negotiations, treaties, and international engagements that affect India's interests. Analysts assess the intentions, capacities, and strategies of neighboring states, evaluating both short-term developments and long-term trajectories. This process allows the Indian government to anticipate regional changes, adjust foreign policy strategies, and engage proactively in diplomatic initiatives. By observing regional summits, bilateral negotiations, and multilateral forums, RAW contributes to a nuanced understanding of the external environment that supports strategic decision-making. The agency's strategic activities also include monitoring security threats, such as cross-border terrorism, insurgencies, and unconventional warfare tactics. RAW collects intelligence on terrorist organizations, regional militant movements, and extremist networks operating near or within India's borders. This intelligence is crucial for planning preventive measures, coordinating with defense and law enforcement agencies, and supporting counterterrorism operations. The agency's assessments provide insight into the capabilities, intentions, and operational patterns of such groups, enabling the Indian government to mitigate risks before they escalate into critical security incidents. Regional intelligence operations conducted by RAW are closely linked with analytical capabilities, allowing the agency to synthesize data into actionable insights. Analysts evaluate patterns of political behavior, military developments, economic trends, and social dynamics, offering comprehensive reports that guide both immediate decisions and long-term strategies. This analytical rigor ensures that intelligence is not merely descriptive, but also predictive, providing decision-makers with strategic options based on credible evidence and assessed probabilities. Coordination with other Indian intelligence and defense entities enhances RAW's regional effectiveness. While RAW primarily focuses on external intelligence, collaboration with the Intelligence Bureau, the armed forces, and paramilitary units ensures a unified understanding of regional threats and developments. This interagency integration allows for the seamless sharing of information, alignment of priorities, and effective deployment of resources to address security challenges, both preventive and reactive. Such synergy maximizes the impact of RAW's intelligence and strengthens India as overall strategic posture in the region. The agency's regional focus is dynamic, adapting to changing political climates, evolving military capabilities, and emerging security threats. Officers and analysts continuously monitor developments, evaluate implications, and refine operational strategies to maintain a responsive and proactive approach. By observing not only immediate borders, but also broader strategic corridors and regional power centers, RAW ensures that India remains well-informed and strategically positioned. Ultimately, RAW's regional role is defined by its ability to provide comprehensive intelligence that supports India's diplomatic initiatives, security planning, and strategic foresight. Through meticulous observation, rigorous analysis, and timely reporting, the agency enables informed decision-making in a complex and often volatile regional environment. Key operations and historical insights. RAW in action. Since its establishment in 1968, the Research and Analysis Wing has carried out numerous operations that reflect its strategic priorities, regional focus, and operational capabilities. While many of these operations remain classified, Public and historical records provide insight into the types of missions undertaken and the agency's methodology. RAW's operational mandate has consistently focused on monitoring neighboring countries, collecting intelligence on political and military developments, and providing early warnings of potential threats. This operational framework has allowed India to make informed strategic and diplomatic decisions, ensuring national security and regional stability. The agency's approach combines discretion, precision, and rigorous analysis, reflecting decades of refinement in both fieldwork and analytical processes. One of the defining aspects of RAW's operational history is its focus on intelligence networks across South Asia. The agency maintains field stations and liaison points in strategic locations, enabling it to collect information through human intelligence, open sources, and technical monitoring. Historical accounts suggest that RAW has prioritized intelligence regarding border security, insurgencies, and regional power dynamics. By maintaining situational awareness, the agency has provided Indian leadership with the capability to respond to emerging threats proactively, whether through preventive diplomacy, strategic deployment of forces, or counterintelligence measures. These operations underscore the agency's ability to synthesize complex data into actionable intelligence, reflecting a systematic and methodical approach rather than ad hoc interventions. RAW has also engaged in covert surveillance, counter-proliferation monitoring, and the collection of political intelligence relevant to India's interests abroad. The agency's analytical divisions transform these collected data into strategic assessments, OFTEN, highlighting subtle patterns and long-term trends that are critical for national decision-making. For instance, monitoring shifts in foreign alliances, understanding insurgent networks, and evaluating the influence of external actors on regional stability have been central to RAW's operational focus. These activities demonstrate the agency's capacity to integrate human intelligence with technical observation, producing multidimensional assessments that inform both immediate and long-term policy decisions. Collaboration with international partners has been another element of RAW's operational strategy. While maintaining strict confidentiality, the agency has been known to exchange intelligence with friendly nations when interests align. Such collaborations enhance situational awareness, provide comparative insights, and offer additional verification of collected intelligence. These partnerships are carefully managed to protect India's strategic interests while allowing the agency to leverage global information networks to enhance operational effectiveness. Coordination with allied intelligence agencies also facilitates the monitoring of transnational threats, such as terrorism, organized crime, and illicit arms proliferation, which have implications for national security. Throughout its operational history, RAW has emphasized secrecy, precision, and adaptability. Officers undergo continuous professional development to maintain proficiency in human intelligence collection, technical surveillance, cybersecurity, and geopolitical analysis. Field operations are planned meticulously, with contingencies built in to respond to changing circumstances, ensuring that the agency's activities remain effective without exposure. Internal review mechanisms ensure that intelligence products are accurate, relevant, and actionable, minimizing the risk of misinformation or operational failure. Historical insights reveal that RAW's contributions extend beyond immediate tactical intelligence. By providing comprehensive strategic assessments, the agency has shaped India's foreign policy, influenced diplomatic negotiations, and informed defense planning. Its ability to anticipate developments, evaluate risk, and deliver nuanced reports has allowed India to navigate complex regional and global environments with informed confidence. The cumulative effect of these operations has been the establishment of a robust external intelligence capability capable of supporting national security across multiple domains, from regional stability to global strategic awareness. Ultimately, illustrates how RAW functions as a disciplined, methodical, and strategically minded organization. Its operational history, while largely confidential, reflects a commitment to accuracy, discretion, and the systematic collection and analysis of intelligence. By integrating human networks, technical observation, and analytical rigor, RAW remains a cornerstone of India's external intelligence framework, ensuring that decision-makers are equipped with the insights necessary to safeguard national interests in a complex and evolving geopolitical landscape. Technological edge, cyber intelligence, and modern tools of RAW. In the contemporary era, intelligence gathering has evolved significantly, and the Research and Analysis Wing has adapted to incorporate modern technology and cyber capabilities alongside traditional human intelligence. Part 8 of this series delves into RAW's integration of technical tools, cyber operations, and advanced analytical systems, which complement its established human intelligence networks to address emerging global and regional threats. While many details of RAW's technological capabilities remain classified, public and historical records indicate that the agency has developed robust mechanisms to monitor, analyze, and respond to activities affecting India's national security in the 21st century. One of the key dimensions of modern RAW operations is cyber intelligence. Recognizing the growing importance of information technology in geopolitical and security landscapes, the agency has invested in cyber surveillance, data interception, and digital reconnaissance capabilities. These operations allow RAW to monitor electronic communications, detect potential cyber threats, and analyze foreign networks for intelligence relevant to India's strategic interests. Officers are trained in cyber forensics, encryption, counter-cyber espionage, and secure digital communications, ensuring that both offensive and defensive measures are effectively implemented while maintaining the confidentiality of sensitive operations. Technical intelligence extends beyond cyberspace to include satellite imagery analysis, geospatial intelligence, and signal monitoring. RAW utilizes these tools to observe foreign military deployments, infrastructure developments, and critical strategic assets. By combining satellite data with human intelligence, the agency can produce multidimensional assessments of regional security scenarios, identify emerging threats, and provide decision-makers with accurate, timely, and actionable insights. Advanced technological systems enhance the precision and reliability of intelligence, reducing dependence solely on human sources while expanding the agency's monitoring capabilities across borders. The integration of analytics and artificial intelligence has further strengthened RAW's operational efficiency. Analytical platforms capable of processing large volumes of data enable the agency to identify patterns, predict trends, and forecast potential developments. This capability is particularly relevant for monitoring political shifts, economic activities, insurgent movements, and regional security dynamics. The agency's analysts are trained to interpret these outputs within the geopolitical context, providing leadership with nuanced assessments that support informed decision-making and proactive strategies. RAW's use of technology is complemented by rigorous operational security protocols. Communication systems are encrypted, data storage is highly secure, and field operations are conducted with strict adherence to confidentiality standards. The agency emphasizes minimizing exposure while maximizing intelligence yield, ensuring that technological tools enhance rather than compromise operational effectiveness. This careful balance allows RAW to operate in complex and sensitive environments without jeopardizing sources or ongoing missions. In addition to monitoring and analysis, RAW leverages technology for strategic planning and scenario modeling. Advanced simulations and risk assessment frameworks allow the agency to evaluate potential outcomes of regional conflicts, diplomatic negotiations, or insurgent activities. By integrating human intelligence insights with digital modeling, RAW develops actionable strategies that inform both immediate responses and long-term policy planning. This approach ensures that India's leadership benefits from a comprehensive understanding of evolving situations. including variables that may not be immediately apparent through traditional intelligence channels. The technological evolution of RA also reflects its adaptation to global intelligence trends. The agency collaborates selectively with allied intelligence services, exchanges cyber insights, and participates in digital threat assessments relevant to India's interests. These engagements enhance situational awareness, provide comparative data, and facilitate cooperative measures to counter transnational threats. By combining global intelligence networks with indigenous technological development, RAW maintains an edge in identifying and neutralizing risks before they escalate into critical security challenges. Ultimately, able to address a wide spectrum of threats and maintain a proactive posture in regional and global security. This technological edge ensures that RAW remains a crucial pillar of India's external intelligence apparatus, capable of navigating the complexities of a rapidly evolving security environment while continuing to safeguard national interests effectively. International collaboration and strategic partnerships, the research and analysis. Wing functions not only within India's borders, but also as a significant player in the global intelligence community. Part 9 of this series focuses on RAW's international collaborations, liaison mechanisms, and strategic partnerships that enhance India's situational awareness and operational capabilities. While RAW's engagements are often discreet and classified, historical records and public information suggest that the agency maintains carefully calibrated interactions with friendly intelligence agencies worldwide. These collaborations allow RAW to exchange information, verify intelligence, and coordinate efforts against common threats, all while maintaining India's strategic autonomy and operational secrecy. RAW's international activities are guided by strategic priorities that align with India's foreign policy and national security objectives. The agency monitors global geopolitical developments, observes transnational threats, and evaluates international political and military trends. Through liaison officers and covert networks, RAW establishes discrete contacts in countries of interest, enabling it to collect intelligence on foreign policy decisions, regional alliances, and potential security challenges. These insights are invaluable in supporting diplomatic negotiations, preparing strategic contingencies, and informing India's national security framework. Liaison relationships with allied intelligence agencies play a crucial role in RAW's operations. While such relationships are highly selective and confidential, they provide comparative insights, technical collaboration, and access to global intelligence networks. By coordinating on transnational threats such as terrorism, organized crime, and cyber operations, RAW enhances its ability to assess regional risks and global developments. These collaborations are carefully managed to protect India's sensitive information while enabling the agency to operate with an expanded global perspective, ensuring that international intelligence complements domestic priorities. In addition to formal collaborations, RAW maintains informal channels of intelligence exchange. These include interactions with foreign diplomats, trade and economic analysts, local informants, and academic networks. By integrating multiple sources, RAW develops multidimensional assessments that combine strategic foresight with operational precision. This approach allows the agency to anticipate shifts in international relations, understand the motivations of foreign actors, and provide Indian policymakers with actionable insights that can guide both immediate responses and long-term strategies. RAW's international role also involves monitoring developments in multilateral organizations, international treaties, and regional security forums. Analysts evaluate the implications of global economic policies, defense initiatives, and political alignments for India's strategic interests. By synthesizing this information, RAW enables Indian leadership to navigate complex global landscapes effectively, anticipate risks, and identify opportunities for diplomatic engagement. This comprehensive international intelligence capability ensures that India remains well-informed and strategically positioned in an increasingly interconnected world. Operationally, RAOA ensures that its international engagements are conducted with strict adherence to security protocols. Communication channels are encrypted, liaison operations are discreet, and sensitive intelligence is shared on a strictly need-to-know basis. Officers are trained to operate under diplomatic cover when necessary, maintaining both security and credibility while gathering information. The agency has emphasis on operational security guarantees that international collaboration strengthen India's intelligence capabilities without compromising sources or strategic interests. Ultimately, the future of RAW challenges innovation and strategic vigilance. As we conclude this comprehensive documentary series on India's research and analysis wing, RAW continues to adapt to a rapidly changing global environment where technological advancement, geopolitical shifts, and non-traditional threats demand a dynamic, forward-looking intelligence apparatus. The agency's emphasis on strategic foresight, operational flexibility, and professional expertise ensures that India remains prepared to respond to both current and future challenges with precision and discretion. The future of RAW is increasingly defined by its integration of advanced technology and cyber intelligence. With the proliferation of digital communications, the growth of cyberspace threats, and the emergence of artificial intelligence in surveillance and analysis, RAW has placed significant focus on developing technical capacities to complement its traditional human intelligence operations. Officers are trained in cyber forensics, secure digital communication, data analytics, and satellite intelligence. These capabilities enhance the agency's ability to monitor, analyze, and preempt threats originating both within and outside India's borders. By combining human expertise with technological innovation, RAW ensures a multidimensional intelligence approach capable of addressing complex challenges in real time. Emerging threats, including transnational terrorism, cyber attacks, espionage, and asymmetric warfare, present both operational and strategic challenges. RAW's proactive measures involve continuous monitoring of regional conflicts, insurgencies, and extremist networks, as well as the assessment of global power dynamics that could affect India's interests. Analytical teams synthesize information from multiple sources, technical, human, and open source, to provide actionable intelligence that enables policymakers to make informed decisions. This forward-looking approach underscores the agency's commitment to preemptive threat management rather than reactive responses, maintaining India's strategic advantage in an increasingly volatile world. Collaboration and liaison will remain central to RAW's operations in the future. Strategic partnerships with friendly foreign intelligence agencies, combined with selective intelligence sharing agreements, strengthen India's situational awareness and operational capabilities. These partnerships are carefully calibrated to preserve national interests while enhancing the agency's global reach. International intelligence cooperation enables RAW to address transnational threats more effectively, from cross-border terrorism to cybercrime, ensuring that India remains proactive in countering emerging risks while preserving operational secrecy. Training and professional development are equally crucial. RAW continues to invest in specialized programs that enhance linguistic, cultural, technical, and analytical skills. Officers are trained to operate in diverse geopolitical environments, manage complex intelligence networks, and adapt to evolving operational requirements. Emphasis on ethical decision-making, operational security, and meticulous analysis ensures that intelligence products remain reliable, actionable, and strategically relevant. Continuous skill enhancement and mentorship guarantee that RAW maintains a cadre of highly capable personnel ready to meet future challenges. As we explore the future of RAW, it is also essential to recognize the importance of public engagement in understanding and supporting national intelligence efforts. To our viewers watching this documentary, we invite you to engage with us by liking this video, subscribing to the channel for more in-depth intelligence documentaries, and sharing it with others interested in understanding the complex world of espionage. Your engagement helps us continue producing factual, well-researched, and cinematic content that explores global intelligence agencies in detail. We encourage you to comment below, letting us know where you are watching from and what aspects of ROE or intelligence work intrigue you the most, fostering an interactive community of knowledge and curiosity. In conclusion, the Research and Analysis Wing remains a vital pillar of India's national security framework. By combining human intelligence, technological innovation, analytical rigor, and strategic foresight, ARO continues to navigate a rapidly evolving global environment. Its ability to anticipate, analyze, and respond to emerging threats ensures that India remains secure, informed, and prepared. Part 10 not only reflects on the agency's past and present achievements, but also emphasizes its commitment to future readiness, operational excellence, and continuous adaptation in the face of dynamic global challenges. The evolution of RAO exemplifies the seamless integration of tradition and innovation, human expertise and technological sophistication, ensuring that India's intelligence apparatus remains vigilant, resilient, and strategically proactive for decades to come.